Hey, what's up, everyone? Sean Rampers ahead here, Sean R. Comedy, with a reaction of Dave Chappelle's 3 a.m. in the Ghetto. This is my gold standard of stand-up comedy because Dave Chappelle is a master class in storytelling on everything he does in this joke, and I really, really love it. I've been doing stand-up comedy for 3 years. I'd say during this whole thing, I'm probably going to show you how the sausage is made and use some examples of why I think this joke is so amazing. Also, remember to like, comments, and subscribe. The more people that watch us, the more better it'll be. And we will get into this right now. Okay, good.
It's too much pressure. That's my problem. I can't handle pressure. Sometimes pressure make me talk different. I'm serious. You ever have like that social pressure? You ever talk to somebody who's fake and they make you fake? Like they come to you like, hey, how you doing? You're like, fine, how are you? And you're like,
Every day at work. Hey, good morning. No, look at my mind. I'm freaking dying inside.
I don't even talk like that. I get sick of that shit. I do. It just makes me sick. Sometimes I'll talk crazy just to make myself feel better. You ever do that? Just start talking like crazy. Like, you ever hear this voice? Man. That's how
Like a Vaughn villain?
used to talk in the 40s. In the old days. See, I talk like that. Not all the time, but if somebody put the pressure on me, fuck it, I gotta cut loose. If the police pull me over, I'll talk crazy. Son.
Oh yeah, forgot. Also support Dave Chappelle. Go watch his specials. Go support his merch. Go to his shows. Because without content like this, we can't be doing reactions. So it's always important to do that. Still getting used to this. So just reminding that.
Do you know why we pulled you over? Nah, because I'm black, see? That's right. Yeah. I'll do it. It's not illegal to talk like that.
It's not. You can go
They
with
know I don't talk like that every day. Stop talking like that. Stop talking like white copper. Nah.
See just the absurdity of the situation, and he's saying something that's technically true. Like, you can't get pulled over for that. You can't get in trouble for that, because how the hell does the police know that you even talk like that? Because this is an example. It's on YouTube, you can go and watch it. Think of how Al Capone talked. That's exactly what he sounded like. He sounded like a freaking cartoon. It is weird. Sometimes stereotypes are correct.
So I talk, see? You gotta make life interesting like that, because the shit is flimsy.
Mm-hmm. Life is
Is
fragile.
flimsy. You think you're gonna live forever, you ain't not gonna live forever.
Be grateful for everything
It's
you have,
dangerous
guys.
out here. We know what's going on. I travel now, you know. I used to think D.C. had the roughest ghettos in the country. Nah, nigga. I have seen some shit now. Oh, there's some rough areas outside of D.C. Yeah, everybody should go to the ghetto. I was
Just
taken to
turn
the
off
ghetto
that.
one time. That's the worst. When you get taken and you're not expecting to go. You know, usually you want to know when you're going to the ghetto, like, I'm going to see some wild shit. I got to prepare myself. I'm going to see something crazy.
That's usually with everywhere, because even like if I were to go back to Trinidad, I'd have to prepare myself that I'm going to see some wild things there. So like, if you just threw me back into Trinidad, like let's just say I was asleep, I magically teleported to Trinidad, I'd be like, what the fuck? That's basically what he's talking about right now.
When you're taken, it's different. I had a limousine driver. It was after a show. It was late at night. It was like 3 in the morning. I had a limousine driver. He was a nice guy, talking to me and shit. Oh, hey, where you from, dog? D.C.? Word? That's a rough city, man. And his cell phone started ringing. Hold on 1 second.
Hello?
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 Oh, what's up, nigga? What?
What?
What the fuck? Slow down. What? What the fuck? No! 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 Fuck that, nigga. Fuck it. I'm on my way.
And that is something real that happens, because I think everyone who has a full-time job can understand where this is coming from because your work self and your real self are two completely different people. That is basically the maskers fell off, and he's just like, okay, real, actual limousine drivers here now, and we're going to have to deal with this nonsense right now. Because, like, trust me, the works my professional self at work is different from my home self and different from my comedy self. Three completely different Seans. That's basically what he's going on, setting up a real expectation.
Hey, I gotta make a stop real quick. At 3 o'clock in the morning, I didn't know he was taking me to the Ghetto at first. I started looking out the window. I was like, what the fuck? Gun store, liquor store, gun store. Where the fuck are you taking me?
I'll let him finish all this.
He didn't say shit. Just pulled up in front of an old rickety building that looked like a project. Now, I'd never been there before. I'm not sure if it was a project, but it certainly had all the familiar symptoms of a project. A fucking crackhead ran this way.
Like an alien.
And then another one jumped out of a tree and shit.
It's like a predator.
The driver said, I'll be right back. And left me. Took the keys with him and just left me.
Just left them in there.
At 3 o'clock in the morning, in front of a project, in a fucking limousine.
This is what they call in professional wrestling setting the table. He's giving you, like, a whole layer of the surroundings, like gun store, liquor store, gun store. Where the fuck you taking me? He's saying it's a project, so now you're thinking old rickety building, you're thinking street lights, you're thinking graffiti, you're thinking broken down cars, like he's painting a picture in your head to make you think, and your brain automatically goes to the most vivid scenario possible, thus expanding it and like making it more hilarious. So like that's what I like about like his way of storytelling. He's setting up the whole scene, and it's so great. Like, I'm pretty sure this is what most people are thinking right now, because that's what I'm thinking.
This was not good. Mm-hmm. I was like, man, I gotta look around and see if I can see some landmarks and figure out where I'm at. Might have to escape on foot. Now, this is when I knew I was in a bad neighborhood. You only see this in the worst neighborhoods. Remember, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I look out the window. It was a fucking baby standing on a corner.
As someone who's been to the ghetto, this does happen. You'll just see kids randomly, all times throughout the day, just out in the public for whatever reason. And he goes into it later, but there's also a reason why this happens too. And I'll get to that. Because, like, on paper, he is saying something incredibly hilarious, but in reality, this is freaking disturbing. Trust me, it is. I saw this in real life, and I just get worried. Like, the Samaritan me comes out.
And the baby didn't even look scared. He was just standing there. I mean, it made me sad. It made me sad, really. You know what I mean? Because I wanted to help the baby. I was like, I don't trust you either. I'm sorry. Click.
Click. Click.
The old baby on the corner trick, eh?
The old baby on the corner trick, yeah, because that's something that happens, is that they sometimes even use women. Like, a woman will call out for help, or a child will call out for help, and then they bring you to an area where you just get jumped. That's basically what he's talking about. That's something that does happen in real life. So, like, he's bringing in something that is completely and utterly, like, real, and it justifies his actions of doing the wrong thing.
I'm not gonna fall for that shit. Where's this limousine driver? You know, I start feeling bad. As time goes by, I start feeling worse. Like, man, what is wrong with me? What the hell's wrong? I'm scared of a baby. And this baby could be in trouble. He might need my help. I gotta do something. But I was
Let's
going
go
to get
get
out
out
the
the
car.
car.
I'm serious, man. I just cracked the window a little bit. There's a whole limb.
It's still making you visualize everything. He's rolling down the window. It's
I can roll it down. Hey, baby. Baby, go home, man. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. What the fuck are you doing out? The baby said, I'm selling weed, nigga. I said, oh, shit.
And that is what we call the subversion of expectation, because the whole time in the joke, he's saying it's a baby. He's saying that it's a baby, it's an infant. On the corner, I have to worry about this child. And then he pulls the rug from underneath you and just says, oh no, it was a dwarf the whole time. It was a little person. It was shit. It was whatever. And then your brain just goes like, oh shit. That's what I love about that. His style of comedy is just top tier.
I wasn't expecting that. I'm sorry I had to buy 2 bags from the car. Let me get two corners. Got back in the car and rolled me a joint, man. So, that shit was scary, man. Every once in a while, like a crackhead would come up to the car and look in the window. It was like Jurassic Park and shit. He'd be
Like when the freaking raptors are at the car.
Hey, get out of here, cracky. That baby was still standing there, man. Then I started feeling bad again. Yeah, weed make you feel guilty sometimes. You know. Man, what is wrong with me, man? I have just bought weed from an infant. I can't condone this kind of behavior. What am I thinking? I can't let the fear ruin my morals.
You can't let that happen.
Got to do something. Hey, baby. Stop selling weed, all right? You got your whole life ahead of you. He said, fuck you, nigga. I got kids to feed. I said, God damn.
Still with more subversion of expectation that this is actually a father who needs to feed his children. Going into more real stuff of why people sell drugs on the street. Like, it's just
sad.
It's sad.
And just at that very moment, when the crackhead was running across the street and got hit by a car, I know it was a hit and run. The police did it. That's all right. They sprinkled some crack on him and got back up.
And that's what you call a callback, because he earlier on in the set he talks about how the cops would just sprinkle drugs on someone who they were arresting to make it look like they were guilty. And as I said, like how he sets the table, how he freaking subverts your expectation, how he does a lot of callbacks to jokes he does earlier on in the night. It's amazing, and I wish that one day I'll be able to do that. This is something that takes time. This is like people say, why can't you do this now? Because you have to have years of experience. I think Dave Chappelle was like, during this, I think he was like 30 years old. I think he was 30 years old. He already had 16 years of experience. He started really, really young. I started comedy right when I was like 29, 30 years old. So like, yeah, like I'm still in the infancy of my career, and I can only aspire to get to this level of greatness that he's at right now. And this was like 2000. So yeah, but that's it for this video. If you want me to go more in depth with other stand-up comics, just hit me a recommendation in the comments section. I am more open to anyone. I love Patrice O'Neal. I love Dave Chappelle. I love George Carlin. I love Richard Pryor. I love Fluffy. But every single stand-up comedian that you want to recommend me, I'm fully open to. And if you ever want me to do this live on Twitch, you ever want me to do this live on Kick, you ever want to join me on this, I am full open to that because it'd be great to have live feedback from you guys, and then you guys can ask me questions and say, what did you think about this? What did you think about how he or she, how the comic did this? It would be great to hear your feedback, and I would love, 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 love. If we can make a community out of this, it'll be great. Well, that's the time for everything. Remember, support Dave Chappelle, support your local, support your stand-up comedians. Like, comment, and subscribe so we can feed the algorithm gods and gain a bigger audience. Well, that's my time, guys. I hope you had a nice time, and I'll see you soon.